Hello. Hi, Solar Loon here, and here is another live stream. This one's going to be kind of interesting because, for one thing, I actually believe I figured out why I was hitting like really poor frame rates on OBS. It was because I have a render delay. I was using a whole bunch of render delays on like my video from my camera, my video from my screen, and that I guess is just a really bad idea. Now that I think about it, it's pretty clearly a bad idea. So that's probably why I was hitting like 30 FPS for no reason. Now it seems like it's going to be a solid 60 constantly, which is absolutely fantastic if that's the case. So hopefully we'll be seeing that. Otherwise, hi, I'm Solar Loon. I'm an independent game developer, musician, and today we're going to be making music with Renoise, which is a tracker style DAW. Rather good. I've been using it over the past couple of days, about a week or so, and it's just really solid. It's really good. You have VST support. You have just a really solid sampler. You have nice abilities to automate almost everything, which seems cool. It's good. It's really good. So we're gonna be making some music here today. So firstly, how's everybody doing today? Someone says nice jagged thingy. Yes, thank you. It's kind of cool where I am, kind of cold, so I figured, you want to bundle up. Anyway, so if anything sounds a little off, or maybe if there's a delay or anything like that, that's just not quality, then please let me know, and I'll see if I can fix it. But otherwise, we should be good to go. What I'm probably going to do, I might move my microphone forward a little bit. That way I can scooch up a little bit. That might be better. If it's hard to hear me, then let me know, and I can see about maybe moving the microphone again or doing something else, because I don't want to be quiet unnecessarily, but at the same time, I believe my microphone should be good enough to pretty much pick up my voice pretty solidly from this distance as well. So we'll see how things go. All right, so Renoise, if you're unfamiliar with tracker style DAWs, which you probably aren't if you follow my channel, because I've been using Sunvox for a while. So it's basically just a different method of getting music to come out of the computer. So there's different DAWs like Reason or Ableton or Pro Tools or Fruity Loops or sound creation software like that. And then you also have trackers like ModPlug Tracker, or I guess can't remember the name of it. ModPlug Tracker for Windows, Milky Tracker, Sunvox, Renoise, and a couple other tracker style DAWs, which basically means that you're going to be entering your notes into the tracker grid, which is what we're seeing here, and the playhead goes down. So anyway, we're going to get through this. I'm kind of explaining everything kind of weirdly, but I'm doing it again because basically this is the first time that you're kind of seeing me use Renoise, even if you've been following me for a while, because I just found it. So anyway, we're going to be doing some stuff and making some music. So let's see if we can get something going. I have a whole bunch of samples I've accumulated over the years from a variety of sources. Key Archive is always a good solid source. And I'm on Linux right now. I'm using Solus OS. I'm using the Windows version of Renoise, not because the Linux version doesn't work well. It seems to work fine. It's just that the Linux version takes like command of the sound driver, and so when I use the Linux version, I can't hear, or OBS Studio can't record the audio because it's not coming through the sound driver. It's like Renoise is directly pushing the sound through the driver directly. So basically, I would have to like do some like cable shenanigans to like record what's coming out of the speakers or whatever, or I could just use the Windows version where it's just coming through direct sound and then going through Wine into Linux here, which is fine. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and first silence our phone because that's getting annoying, but then also what we want to do is we want to get some samples in here. So let's get some nice old school samples. We're gonna go to Key Archive in the synth directory. We're gonna go to, we'll go with various, and then maybe try some of these. Turn on the desktop audio so you can hear. Alright, seems like there's no real delay, which is solid. Always fan favorite. Let's see. Banjo Media says, did you just say Chrome Tools? I said Pro Tools. Pro Tools. It's a name of a music creation software by, I think, Apple. Banjo Media says, doesn't Linux Renoise run through Jack? That's what I use. It can run through Jack, but I didn't go through the process of setting up Jack. It just seems like it was easier to go with the Windows version. If I really push up against the CPU limit, then I might go and try to figure it out with Jack, just to gain that extra CPU, but it doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal right now, so seems fine. Okay, so what we're gonna do is probably pick kind of a genre first. So maybe well, I guess I'll just start off with some video game stuff. I haven't really made too many video game songs. Most of them have been just kind of like, I guess you could say, ordinary songs or electronic techno stuff. I kind of want to try like a video game tune. So let's see. These synths are kind of crude, or not crude, but basic enough where like you could make it work. Banjo says jazz. I don't usually do jazz, so maybe I could try some like chip jazz kind of thing. Maybe. Woo! Alright, so I like that a lot, actually. It sounds like something out of maybe like Final Fantasy, like the SNES Final Fantasies. That might work. Shield Hero says, hello, did you move away from Sunbox? Basically, I mean, like, I just picked up Renoise maybe like a week ago, but it costs money. It's, you know, a paid software, but it definitely feels like it's got more capability than Sunbox. And I feel like that's kind of like a logical jump. Like, you know, I've been using Sunbox for, I don't know, 7 years, 8 years. And then here's Renoise, which is like a more capable Sunbox that has more abilities. It's paid, but I mean, you know, if you're looking for a free piece of software, definitely recommend Sunbox. If you're willing to part with $70, $80, then Renoise is very solid, especially considering a lot of the other DAWs out there are like, you know, $400, $800 for a maybe not even a perpetual copy, or $30 a year, or $30 a month. Like some DAWs are rather expensive, and Renoise is definitely on the cheaper side of that. for a rather long period of time for updates. So I would generally recommend Renoise, and it seems like it's a logical choice for me to kind of jump to Renoise and keep on with the tracker spirit, but still have like more abilities and stuff. Yeah, so I kind of am looking to move or focus on Renoise versus Sunbox, even though there's a lot of songs I've made in Sunbox, like a lot of them. So maybe I'll be going through the archives and kind of showing them on another stream sometime. Okay. I seem like I know I've used those synths before. Let me keep looking. Okay, let's start with this. Let's start with the violin. So we're going to choose a track. I like to get rid of the other tracks that we don't really need. I'll go like this. There we go. Just kind of make things a little easier. Close this. Good. Okay. Wait. That's what I'm looking for. I was like, what? Why does this sound so weird? Okay. So you can press escape to trigger recording. Shield Hero says, what kind of features did you find immediately useful compared to Sunbox? Immediately useful, I like to pitch my songs around after I make them. And Renoise has this handy little editor on the right-hand side where it's like, oh yeah, you can just like pitch all of the notes that you're selecting or the entire song up or down. You can mirror it, you can quantize it, you can nudge it, you can swap the instruments, which you can do in Sunbox, but not for the entire song, only for selections. So this is just like, it's just a really useful way to change things after you make the song or after you make a pattern. There's different ways to make songs in Renoise compared to Sunbox. One way is that you can make, for example, the standard tracker mode, standard tracker approach, where it's like each of these patterns represents or each of these numbers represents a pattern in the song. So, for example, 0 is the first pattern. You might have that repeat 4 times, and then 1 is the next pattern, etc. But you can also do this like block approach, where it's kind of like a more traditional DAW, where you can go ahead and like clone individual tracks across like bars. So it's a couple of different approaches. Somebox does have basically the ability to do both, but it's I would say just a few more options. There's more information. You have different spectrometers, you have different plugins, or not plugins, different effects that you can apply on your signals. Like there are similarities in terms of overall how detailed you can get with Sunbox versus Renoise, but like overall it just feels a little bit more, I don't know what I would call it, just it's a different approach. Like Sunbox has a lot of built-in synths. Renoise doesn't really have built-in synths. It basically just has a really, but basically the overall feel of Renoise is more of like, let's get like a couple of really solid things and just make them like super detailed. So you have a lot of control over like modulation, like envelopes for volume and for different effects. You have different ways to apply effects, either on individual samples or on tracks. It's just, there's more detail in a smaller area, I guess you could say, where Sunbox kind of has like a few more things, but it's not as detailed overall, in a sense. It's kind of hard to say. It's something that I would feel like if you're interested in Renoise, definitely try it out for yourself, because there's definitely more to it than even I'm explaining, because I've only been using it for like a week. So I haven't really gotten that deep into it, but it does feel really solid. I was playing... Why does that sound so weird? That was it. I was like, what's going on? Okay. Does anyone recognize that? Because that like actually sounds like something really familiar if you've played the Wii. Oh man, I can't even play it again. Let me see. I don't know if you remember. I think it's The Last Story. It's either The Last Story or maybe... I think it's The Last Story. If you've... I think the start of The Last Story has that It's I don't know if this those chords, but that's that kind of brought me back. Okay, so let's do this. Okay. I like that actually. That's not something I usually do. Wait, did I do that right? Let me see. So, yeah, okay. Okay, and then we also want wait. I messed up a command here. It's 0G. Oh, I put G0. My mistake. Okay. All right. Cool, okay. Now we need to slow this down by a solid amount. let's see. That sounds pretty good. Banjo says, "Hey, Solar, I know you get asked too much, but where do your samples come from?" For me, they come from Key Archive, and I put this. Let me see. Did I put this anywhere? I don't think it's nowhere in this particular stream, but I've put this in the streams of the past. Basically, the Key Archive is a. Let me see if I can find it. It's a sample pack from a place called Key Archive. I think it was. Let's see. Yeah, no one really knows where it came from. I can't even like. Yeah, I don't know. Nobody knows where it came from, basically. So I'm gonna put a link in the description. That's just what the samples I use. I'm not sure where they came from. It's a torrent, and it's actually like on a place on the Key Archive website. It's just a matter of where the individual samples come from. No one really knows, apparently. This is the sample pack I use, and then also the Adventure Kid waveforms. Those are really solid single cycles waveforms, and so those are also really good. Adventure Kid waveform AKWF. No, it doesn't come up. Oh yeah, it does. There it is. So I'm putting these in the chat, which I believe should show up on the stream replay as well. Oh, they're on GitHub. No, that's cool. So now they're on GitHub. That's even better. The AKWF, Adventure Kid waveforms. So those are nice single sample waveforms. We might use those in this beat as well in this song. But for now, we're just messing around with these individual samples from Key Archive. All right. Okay, so cool. I want a bass that's sounds a little bit more bassy than this because it's basically not made for this context. This is a string. Playing it so low, it doesn't really sound that great. So I want a really solid bass synth or bass string. So I'm gonna see if I can find something like that. That's better. I'm gonna use that then. We're gonna remap selection instrument from 0 to 1. It's too low. Okay. There we go. Alright, that sounds pretty good. Now what we're going to do, we're going to probably tweak the volume on this a little bit. I like that a lot, actually. I just need a, let me, where can I get a nice solid piano? Ideally, I want like a really cheap, like a cheap piano song, sample, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to find one. That kind of works. Either one of those would work. Okay. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Kijo. I'm not sure which it is. Says hello. Hi. All right. I like that actually. That sounds pretty authentic, pretty original. Oh, oops. Let's see. Probably should be like that. Oops. Making mistakes. Ugh. All right. Let's see. Now I'm wondering if I can kind of like stretch this out. It feels like the chords kind of go kind of quickly. So I'm gonna try something real quick. What if we instead did this? Can we expand? tracking pattern, expand. That kind of works. Let's see if we can make that work. We'll put this to 128. We'll expand and expand. And then we can just repeat this twice. All right, this is definitely getting there. Let's see. Minute says Windows. Anger face. I'm not sure why you're angry, but this is not Windows, this is Linux. Wow, says hello all. Hello, nice to have you in the stream. Welcome, and thank you very much for stopping by. All right, so I think that right here we're gonna have kind of like an upbeat kind of thing. The general feel I'm kind of coming, like the general feel I'm having with this song is one of like prison escape, basically. Which I'm gonna name it that because like why not? That's kind of the feel. It's kind of like plodding and dark and sad, but then the drums are gonna be kind of like fancy smancy, get moving drums. That's the saddest bass drum I've ever heard. It's just like a no. No. Yeah, okay. This is something else that's kind of cool, is that you can do something like that to like turn this little feature on, which basically means that it's going to loop the pattern, but only in that little bit, only in that little selected area in this green area, or this highlighted area rather, which is nice because that way you can have like a full pattern like we have, but then say like we only want to work on the drums and we only want to work on them on let's say like an eighth of the pattern, so we can just, yeah, that's cool. That's very nice. Wow says, hey Solar, do you have a Discord? Yes, I do. I do have a Discord. I need to make a video that says, hey, I have a Discord, but I have a Discord. So sorry for not telling people about it. Here's a link. I just want a normal link. There we go. Okay. All right. So we want a snare in there, definitely. Oh, whoops. Okay, that's good. Definitely a good start. It doesn't sound that great right now, but let's see if we can kind of fancy it up a little bit, if possible. I think we probably we need hi-hats. Let's start off with a closed hi. Whoops, closed hi-hat. I feel like the hi-hat should be double time. Let me see. There might be something to trigger multiple times every Y ticks. Yeah. Oh, but that's going to be, I see. Right. We might need to expand this out a little bit to give us more lines per beat. Let's try that. Let's try that real quick to see how this would even sound. 8 lines per beat. We're gonna expand this song. All right, now what if we actually like smushed? What if we actually smushed in? Actually, yeah. Nah. So I think we're good with this level of fidelity. It's just a matter of where we put the hi-hats and where we put the additional hit that basically kind of adds a little bit of accent and adds a little bit of flavor to the drums because they're kind of bland right now. Meanit says, just downloaded Sunvox. Very interesting. It looks very intimidating. It's really simple. It's actually not that hard at all. Renoise is also simple. This looked intimidating to me. And it's actually pretty simple because you only have really like 3 different tabs. You have edit, mix, and then you have sampler, plugin. Those 2 are for instruments. This is for putting the song together. That's kind of it. Sunvox is just 3. You have the pattern editor at the top. If you're on Windows, if you're on desktop, a computer, pattern editor at the top, instruments at the middle. I'm sorry. Pattern editor at the top, instruments in the middle, song editor at the bottom, where you place the patterns to construct the song. It's not very complex. Like compared to like Fruity Loops or Reason, where there's a lot more to it. This like either of these programs, Renoise or Sunvox, are relatively simple. I'm not a fan of that hat. I think that might be part of it. Yeah, that's better. definitely sounds like the volume is dropping on the second hit. I'm gonna have to look, take a look at the manual for that one, for that particular pattern. Because I can hear it's changing, but I'm not sure exactly what the rule is that's governing why it's changing. Let's see. So this is the effect commands. Okay. Here we go. This is R. Whoa. Okay, so R0 is no volume change. R1 is lower volume by 3%, 6%, 12%, 25%, and 50%. Okay, so we probably want 5. Strange, but I can't hate it. Okay. Yo. All right, now maybe we can get like a nice like hat in there, kind of going, you know, a little bit. Let's see. Like not a hat, a right symbol. That might help. Oh, whoops. I forgot I was in live mode. All right, let's see. Okay. Maybe instead of the ride symbol, we should just have an open hat. That might be a better choice. Hi-hat open. Like I got this giant red thing in front of me and I always forget it's on. Let's see. I mean, it says, it seems like the Renoise website is down as a open source. Nope, it's closed source. WoW says, does Sunbox have a MIDI out? I recently modified a Sega Genesis to be a MIDI instrument, and I'm still looking for the best way to control it. That sounds insane. I am not sure if Sunbox has a MIDI out. Let me check. I don't. It might. Let me see. It has GPIO, but I'm not sure if that would be useful for your purposes. I feel like Sunbox does have some sort of MIDI capabilities besides in. But is it just in? Let's see. It might just be a MIDI in. I'm not sure if it has. Oh, there we go. Channel MIDI out. Okay, so it does have MIDI out. Yeah, it does seem like it does have MIDI out. So you could use Sunbox to drive, it looks like, your Sega Genesis. If you can get it to be recognized by your operating system, then you might be able to make it work. Meaning says, what distro are you using? This is Solus. Solus OS. I think what we probably want to do is something like this. All right, better. We probably want to also push the hi-hat, the open hat, to like where the kick hits. No, actually, that sounds fine. Something like that. That sounds okay for now. Sometimes it just doesn't come together. This might be one of those times. All right, so let's see if we can kind of push this over. All right. That will not work. I thought maybe it would sound like okay, but yeah, we definitely don't want that much delay on the drums. Okay. I feel like this high B on the cello, not that high, this high B here, because it goes here, 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 and then up. Yeah, I don't know how did I go that high? Oh, that's the high note. I took the, okay, I see what I did wrong. It's actually supposed to be... that's definitely a good start. WoW says definitely gives off a cold, wet environment vibe. You said it was for a prison escape. Yeah, I could see it being like either in like caves or like in like some sort of ship, like capsized ship or something. Like something like you said, something cold, wet, dark. It feels like all of those things, and I think it's solid for what it is. Definitely could be improved, but it's not bad. Tango Reaction says, "Hi, what's up? Hello. Thanks for stopping by the stream. We're gonna start a new song. This was a good start. Okay, that's not bad. Not bad. I've been going for a solid. How long have I been going? An hour? Yeah, an hour. Okay, so let's do another song. Let's do another song. This one's gonna be a little different. I'm gonna go ahead and try loading up a VST. And let's see what we can get with more modern sounds. And now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should try to learn some jazz at some point. Like, I'm not familiar with jazz, so not really. So I wouldn't really feel that comfortable trying it, but I feel like I probably should give it a shot at some point. All right, we're gonna make some lo-fi hip hop. That's what we're about to do. Wait. I actually like that a lot. Let's start with that. Wait. Gotta do this. Let's just get the chords done, I guess. So we definitely know we want to go there into there. So what do we? I think what let me show a little bit what I'm doing here. That'll work. This, just so you can see the piano roll. Let me actually see something. Also, Tango Reaction, sorry, I saw your comment, but I didn't, I was in the middle of this. It says, thanks to you, I picked up Sunvox. It's my first dip into the world of music. I kind of feel lost anyway before I fully dive into Sunvox. Quick question. Would you recommend Renoise over Sunvox? Yes, if you're looking to kind of make, like, if you want to have more options available to you, then I would recommend Renoise. If you want, if you don't mind paying money, like a solid $70, $80, then Renoise. It's not that much compared to other DAWs. But if you're someone who's like, well, I'm on a budget, I'm just trying to kind of learn about music or learn about making music, then I would recommend Sunvox. It's very good as a beginner's entry-level tracker. And because Renoise is also a tracker, the skills you get from using Sunvox can be easily transferred to Renoise. So like I would recommend Renoise only if you're really serious about music in comparison with Sunvox, and if you're not on a budget. If you're not like, I can't spend any money. I don't have any money. But if you have a few bucks to spare, then I would recommend Renoise, basically. I don't know why I wasn't looking at the camera. Anyway, I was looking at I guess I was looking forward so that you could, like, get my voice in the mic. I should just put the mic next to the camera so it's just like I can talk to the camera and the mic will pick up my voice. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, try Sunvox first. Dip your toes in, like Lottie says. Give it a shot. If you do like it, then you can go ahead and pick up Renoise and see what's up. We got Ayo Shut Duff in the chat. He's watching. Hello, Ayo is someone who's been using Sunvox for a long time. Very good musician. So yeah, I would recommend Ayo if you want to try Renoise. I'd like to hear what you make with it. I think you have really good style, and I think it'd be cool to hear your Renoise beats. Yeah. So let's see what we got here. This is definitely turning out well. I like that chord that's not quite right. I think it's probably this, but yeah. Something like that. Actually, just that instead of this going to that. Just that is like a nice little upset, but it's overall a nice chill beat. All right. Just trying other. I feel like that's really the best. I think that's the best we're gonna come up with. So we have, yeah. And then for 16. Screw that up. Whoops. Now, I wonder if we can do something else with instead of that chord at the end, because that's so easy and straightforward. What if we did like... that kind of... I'll try... We can try some stuff with that. Okay. So we probably went like 90. We probably want also like 8 lines per beat, because we want to like, you know, do one of those instead of... We probably kind of ease into it. Boondies. Oh wait, no. Ayo Duff says we'll work on something once I get it. Yeah, sure. I'd love to collaborate with people and just like toss a Renoise file around and see what we come up with. And thanks for the shout out. No problem. No problem. Made my day. That's good. Excellent. Wow says I just subbed to you, but it looks like your last upload was 7 years ago. What would be the place to see more current stuff? Really? I've been uploading things constantly. Are you sure? Do you mean maybe, are you looking at a playlist of maybe like my songs, and the oldest one in that list would be the one from 7 years ago? Because I've been making making videos for a long time. Not always consistently, but you know, the last thing I uploaded was a week ago. The last stream I did was 3 weeks ago. Man, that was a long time. But yeah, I've been making videos and uploads for a while. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Wow, yeah, I'm sorry. Wow says that was sub to Ayo. Okay, to Ayo shut off. I was like, what? Like, what have I been doing for the past 7 years? Oh, no. I thought I was uploading to YouTube. I was really just... I was holding a cardboard box to my ear and just saying, yo, guys, what up, fam? Like... like, what have I been doing? Oh my gosh. I never made anything. What? All this code that I've been like showing on, like I've been thinking I've been typing has been just absolute nonsense. All right. Anyway, I'm okay. Yeah. Okay, all right, it's definitely getting there. So it's... Yeah, okay. So this is going to be 128. All right. Ooh! I'm sorry. Ooh! That's actually really sick. Yeah, it's a little too slow. I might have to figure out another way to kind of do this. Let's just get the chords down, I guess. Can't move this. All right. Let's do it this way. right. Now I messed up everything else. All right. Eh. Eh. Ah, okay. Oh, that sounds so weird. I'll just go with that, I guess. Wait. Lachi says, "Hello, I made it. Had a big old snooze today. Good morning. Donated $2 to the stream. Thank you very much, Lachi. Well, I well appreciate it, and thank you very much for stopping in to the stream. Really do appreciate it when people stop by. Thank you. Thank you very much. Wait, is that Australian dollars? Hopefully the fires aren't affecting you too much. I heard it was, or saw that it was like really heavy wind, or not heavy winds, heavy pollution in the air. So hopefully everything's going well for you, if those are Australian dollars and not Antarctican dollars." Ayo says he's gonna be uploading once he's done with this current track for his current album. Oh boy. And Lachi says, yes, it is Australian dollar dues. Okay, well hopefully yeah, everything's going well. If you're not safe, then please be safe. All right, this beat's starting to hit, guys. I don't know about y'all, but this beat is 100% starting to hit. I think I need some off commands here. Yeah, maybe like right around there. I don't think I need the off commands. It's fine. I think instead of that, I probably could do. Let me see. Yeah, I think. Yeah. Let's try that. Also, Bundi says leading tone at the end. Maybe we can. Let's try something that's a little weird. Not a leading tone, but we'll see if we can not correct like right. But let's see if it kind of slides. That kind of works. I think if we push it a little bit further. All right, now I'm gonna see if I can make some like shuffle. There is shuffle on here. Yeah, all right. Bundi says lower, something lower than that. Oh, okay. I mean, let's see. So it's ending at, let's see. Whoa. Because this is the same as that, which is the same as this, which is the same as this. Oops, let me. Right. So if we're playing, right? So this. Oh, Bundi says, okay, gotta leave for now. Bye. All right, see ya. Thanks for stopping by. That kind of works. Yeah, let's try that. Oh, oops. Oh, wait. Wait. that's really something else. I like that. I really like that. All right. This is just like a rainy day, dude. This is just rainy days. Nah, that's too easy. It'd be like precipitation. Of the mind. All right, let's see. Okay, let's get something else in here. We need a bass. We definitely need a bass. I usually just like in Sunbox, I would just start with like a sine wave and then like maybe distort it a little bit. So maybe we'll do some. It's a little loud. Maybe we'll do something like that. So let's. We need to transpose this because this is off by 22 semitones. I already know. Ow. Alright, that should be pretty good. I thought maybe it could support like math. I have to do it. So it's 34. That's way too loud. There's no reason to mess with it. That's fine. There's no reason to mess with something that's fine. That really works. That's fine. Let's see. Oh, the Tasmanian tiger's extinct. Oh no. Cool looking animal. Huh, I've never seen... I don't think I've seen a real Tasmanian tiger. Yeah, I don't think I've seen it. I'll have to look it up and see what a Tasmanian tiger looks like. Thylacine. Look it up. Okay, yeah, I'll have to look it up. I will definitely have to remember to look it up. Okay, so this is sounding better and better. We definitely want some drums in there. So let's see if we can get something from Key Archive. As usual, tends to be just high quality samples. So let's see if we can find a nice solid bass drum. Oh, because I'm playing it on that, that channel, which is filtered. There we go. It's just a little too loud. I kind of like how knocky this one is. I'm gonna try it. I don't like how knocky this one is. Still 60 FPS, excellent, excellent, excellent. Everybody's favorite number. And I guess unless you want like 120 FPS, I can't do that. But 60 FPS is within my power, so... I think this could work if we just cut it short. Yeah. Excellent. Now, I usually go for a snap, but maybe I want to do something else. Maybe I want to try something a little bit different. Nah. None of those. I mean, not a clap. It needs to be something just like super chill. Like a snap or like maybe a wood block, something just let's try that wood block. Yeah. Okay. Definitely working. Ugh. BD. Okay, there we go. Then we're gonna have the other drums on another channel. Lachi says, song is awesome so far, by the way. Is this for I Know Who I Am? Probably not. This is too... it's too realistic. Maybe I could put it in there, but I don't think it would fit that well. I think this is just kind of a chill track that's going to be heard elsewhere. Just through life. It's not for a video game. Okay. Take off a little bit of that high end because it was a little clicky. Yeah. Same for this bass drum, actually. Let's see. I still feel like it lasts too long. Yeah, let's try that. Yeah, that's pretty so. Now I wonder if I should. My heart. My heart. My heart is fallen and it can't get up. Do I dare? Okay, I think this is definitely shaping up. It's definitely shaping up. Like it's defo shaping up. Let's see. Lachi says, Solar Loon, chill grooves for studying / homework 2020 mix. That's exactly what this is. Wow, wow says, just glancing over, I read that as IKEA, and now I can hear it as music just in the background of a furniture store. I would love to go to a furniture store where they play lo-fi beats. All right. Nice. Very nice. Let's keep going. So we need to have that have the compression and the distortion. So let's do both of those. Ow. I'm an imbecile. Now this is where we use the synth effect on this and on the piano. And then we want the kick drum to basically like make the volume on the synth effect drop. So the way I found to do this is to use a signal follower. And so the left bar is basically the signal coming from our track, the kick drum, and then we want that to go to the synth 1 mixer volume. Oh, this is so much fun. All right, so we want to reverse the minimum and maximum so that basically the volume's up until the kick drum plays. Better, even better. Now we can change the scaling to make it kind of rise slower at first and then faster at the end. You can't really hear it that well. And then we also want the release to be higher. We probably want the sensitivity to be low enough so that basically it goes all the way to the bottom. And then we can change the maximum value to be a little bit higher so that it never actually goes like completely quiet. And that's basically it. I think we can also lower the volume on the kick drum. Excellent. Now let's add in maybe a shaker. You gotta have, you know. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then we'll just kind of keep going with this. Whenever the wood block plays, we will miss a shaker. All right, cool. I'm gonna try pitching this a little bit around and seeing what it sounds like. Yeah, that might be good. Lottie says, chill tunes to develop too. Yo, Solar, you need to produce for rappers. Clean, holy. Holy. Clean. Thank you very much. All right. So this is definitely. Yeah, definitely working out. I do think that distortion did help a little bit, so we're going to kick it up on the bass a little bit. That's so clean. I almost don't want to mess with it. Like it's hard to come up with something else that's just like that could add a little bit, but not like be in the way. So I don't know if I'm gonna add too much of anything from this point. This might be it. I don't think I'm at the skill level where I can like make it better without messing it up. So I'm gonna see if we can have maybe some strings in there. Maybe, I don't know if that will work, or maybe just a pad. If we could just get a solid pad. Oh, and all of these the VSTs I'm using are the VSTs from Spitfire Audio, which are free VSTs. They sound great. Highly recommend them. Very simple to use as well. Not very many options to customize, unfortunately, but at the same time, like you do have quite a bit of. Well, for pads, it looks like you have a few different options, which is good. But for like the piano is kind of like velocity and like kind of not attack, but like the harshness of it, like how hard you press the keys, kind of. I guess you could say dynamics, but I mean for the sound and for the price, you really can't really beat them. Like they're rather good. So I highly recommend the Spitfire Audio VSTs, especially if you're just like trying to see if you even like Renoise. Load up some of those VSTs and see if you can make something cool with them. Okay, so we're playing like. That's not right. We're playing. Ooh, that does sound pretty good. It's kind of interesting that like minor key, minor chord in there. Is that minor? I think it's minor. Let's see. It's not minor, but this chord, it makes it just interesting enough to be like, all right, I see you, Solar Balloon. All right, I like that. I like that a lot. Let's see if we can do something about that reverb. Just kick it down a little bit. Yeah. Oh, okay. actually like that a lot. I think that it adds a little bit of depth without being too in the way. I like that. I think that I'm just gonna copy. Whoops. Wait. There we go. Copy this track. I have 5. And then just remap this track in pattern. Remap it from instrument 0 to instrument 5. Kick it up a octave. I'm gonna see if I can squeeze in 1 square wave. It's in my contract that I have to have 1 square wave per song. I'm gonna see if I can squeeze something in here. Ah! Not like that. I actually like that a lot. I actually like that kind of quiet synth. I always do that. Okay, all right, it's getting there. It's getting there. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. That's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm looking for. Where's the thing I'm looking for? Is it envelope? Nope. Is it... Oh, it's LFO. What am I thinking? All right, that's actually. Lottie says, "Whenever I get famous, you finna be my ghost producer." Hey, hitting the moves. Wow says, for a second there, I thought a bee was flying around the room. Nah, that was me rocking out to this mess. This is actually really good. This is really good. So this is good news. I invested in a service that allows me to upload music onto Spotify and onto Google Play and stuff like that. So one song, Ransom, is going up there already. I still have to put up the Chiptunes Equals Win submission I made. That's going to go up there onto like Spotify and Google Play Music and all those places, iTunes. And then this is going to be there too, just as a nice little chill track, I think. Just a single, but I think it'll be fun. So if I'll put a video out that says like, hey, my music's up on like Spotify and stuff, and with links once it's up. But that'll be fun. So that's gonna be fun. So anyway, cool. This is definitely shaping up. Definitely sounds really good. I think just like mutating different tracks and stuff like that will be enough to kind of break it up. You don't really need that much for lo-fi hip hop, because it's not supposed to be very ear-catching, I suppose. So it's not really supposed to be like super in your face. I think this kind of gets there. I think that you maybe start off without the lead, maybe without a lot of the stuff, maybe just the piano, and then slowly introduce some elements, introduce the lead, take it away, all that stuff. And I don't really think we need to do too much else in terms of the structure of the song. I think this is basically what it's going to be like. So that's solid. Oh, this is good. Okay. Now this sounds really good. I think. Wait. Oh, okay. I didn't know. I was looking for something like this. Okay, so this is where you can go ahead and like bit crush your sounds and stuff like that. Okay, so let me actually take a listen to how that sounds. So that's how people make that sound. It's a ring modulator. Okay, so... So the one thing that I haven't figured out quite how to do in Renoise is pitch bends, like not pitch bends, pitch shifts, where you have a sound, a signal, and you adjust the pitch like you can with the pitch shifter module in Sunbox. I know there must be some means of basically like, you know, having a sound and just making it sound lower or higher, but I'm not sure how to do that. I haven't found that yet. So that's going to be the next thing I'm going to look into. But so far, I think this is actually quite good. That's cool. All right. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and keep looking into this to see if I can find a way to pitch shift it, because I feel like if the whole song had like a warbling pitch shift, maybe not for the kick drum or the drum or the wood block or hat, but if the whole thing kind of moved around a little bit, maybe a little randomly, I feel like that would really definitely add to the feel and sound of lo-fi hip-hop. But I'm not sure exactly how to achieve that. So I'll have to investigate that and see if I can find that information, because I know it must be a feature in here. It's gotta be. You gotta have a little bit of pitch shift in here. But anyway, I'm happy with this result. It sounds sick. There's quite a few other there's quite a few other styles I'd like to investigate in Renoise, and it's good. There's a couple of Rocking Free. I'm like, when did I name something Rocking Free? I don't remember. But anyway, so far, I'm liking Renoise. It's really good, and I'd like to keep making music with it and see how things go in the future. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. It's been real. It's been fun. I've been hanging out in this stream for about a couple hours, 2.5 hours, and I'll probably go get back to work on other things. I'm planning to release Master Plan this week, probably maybe today or tomorrow. Like I'm basically just building the builds, and then I'm gonna upload them to Itch, and the community's all done and everything. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm probably gonna make a video that shows a little bit about it, talks about it, and just says like, hey, it's available for release and all that stuff. And then also working on I Know Who I Am. That's going pretty well. I have a couple of that's like a devlog video of its own, another couple devlog videos of things I've implemented. Well, just one solid devlog video, because I've been just like hammering away on one particular aspect of the game, and it's like shaping up considerably. So yeah, everything's going well, and yeah, I'll catch you guys on the flip side next time, real soon, with a lot of cool stuff coming up soon. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching. I've been SolarLoon. Catch you guys on the flip side, and thank you again for stopping by my stream.